Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm back with very interesting problem today. So one of my subscriber has sent me this lead code problem. I will show you. And this is not a SQL problem on lead code. This is a DSA problem. And he's asking me to solve in SQL. And I really loved this question and the solution is very nice. Okay. So I will solve this question with two methods, right? But I was not able to decide that which is the normal life and which is the Mentos life, right? So you have to comment and tell me which solution is more cool. That will be the Mentos life, and the one which less cool will be the normal life, right? So let me know in the comment section. Okay, so let's see the problem. So this is the problem, destination city, and if you see, this is not a SQL problem. This is typically if you see topics array has table string, so you have to use data structures and solve this problem, right? I'll put the link in the description box if you want to go through it here, but I'm going to explain the problem in the SQL server where I have created the table. Okay, so let's go to the SQL server, and this is my table, right? So there is a travel data. Each customer is traveling from one location to other location, and there can be many intermediate locations as well. But we don't know from the table that which is the first location. We don't know the sequence, that from where it is starting, where it is ending, right? Which are the intermediate airports, we don't know, right? We know is customer has traveled from New York to Lima, London to New York. Now the assumption is that there will be one start location and end location for the customer. So for example, for C1, if you see, starting is from London, right? So if I go London to New York, then New York to Lima, right? Then Lima to Sao Paulo, and then Sao Paulo to New Delhi. So start location is London and end is New Delhi, right? So we don't know from where we have to start, right? There is no order here. So if I start from New York, let's say, so New York, Lima, then Lima to Sao Paulo, and then Sao Paulo to New Delhi, right? And it never went there, London to New York, and we missed it. So somehow we have to identify that from where customer is starting and from where it is ending. Let's take example of C2, right? If I say it is starting from, let's say, Surat, so Surat to Pune, and that's it, right? From Pune, he is not going anywhere, so it's not working. So we have to start, let's say, from Mumbai, Mumbai to Hyderabad, Hyderabad to Surat, and Surat to Pune, right? So whole trip is happening, right? So we have to find some algorithm, a way to identify the start location and the end location, right? So this is the question. I will put in the description box the create table and insert table statements. Go ahead and try yourself. I will encourage you to give two attempts at least before watching my solution. That's how you will build your problem solving ability, right? So I'm going to start. Also watch both the solution and tell me which is better, which is Mentos life and which is normal life. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so here's the trick, right? Let's focus on the travel data. Okay, so here's the trick. Now the trick is for each customer, right? The starting location, right? So for example, for this guy's starting location is London. So for the starting location, whatever is the first location, for that we won't have that location in end location, right? So here if you see, London is not in the end location because it is a starting point. For example, let's say New York, right? New York is there in the start as well as in the end. It means it is an intermediate city, right? Similarly, if you say Sao Paulo is there in start and end, so it is a intermediate, right? If you see New Delhi, so anything which is only present in the end location and not in the start location, that will be the final end location, right? For New Delhi, there is no start location, right? So final destination will be end location and starting destination will be London for this customer. So that's how we will identify that what is the start location by looking at the start location column and find the city which is not in end location. Similarly, we will find a city which is there in end location but not in start location. That will be the final destination. Okay. Similarly, for other customers, same algorithm we will apply. Okay. So let's start with the first method. Again, I don't know if it is Mentos or not, but let's see. Okay, so that we have understood that start location will not be present here, which also means that if I union these two columns, right? So let me do it. I'll say select customer from travel data, right? And I will say start location, right? From travel data as location, let's say. Okay, and what I will do, I will do a union all. Okay, so I'll say union all, and let's call it, this is end location, right? So I'm unioning this data. Let's see how it looks like, and let me sort it on customer. So let me create a CT of it, and then I will sort and show you. So I'll say with CTES and select star from CT order by customer and location, right? So if I just run this, so you will see for customer C1, all the locations are two times, which are intermediate, right? See, Lima is two times, New York is two times, Sao Paulo is two times, but London and New York will be only one time, right? Because this is either only, because London is only in the start location and New Delhi is only in the end location. So except for these two cities, everything will be twice. So if I filter from here, that give me only those rows where the count of city is 1, right? There are no duplicates, then I will get it. But the problem is, let's say I get this. I don't know which is the start and which is the end. So for that, I will maintain one more column. I will say start location as column name so that I will know that it is coming from where. And let me copy this, and I will say end location as column name. So now if I run this, so you will see I have this column now. For New Delhi is end location and London is start location, right? So what I will do now, I want only those cities or those locations which are there only once. So I will drive one more column here, and I will say count star over partition by customer comma location. Okay, I'll take a count, okay, as cnt, and let's run it again. So I'm doing a partition on customer and location. So for these two, this will be in a same partition and count will be 2, right? For this there is only one row, so count is 1, again count is 1. Here again we have 2 2 2. So wherever there is one record, the count will be 1, right? So what I will do, let's call it ct2, CTE2S. Okay, and let's do this. Let's remove order by and select star from CT2 where CNT equal to 1, right? So I will get those records where there is only one count, right? So we got that this is the start location of C1 and this is the end location, right? Because count is 1 1 1 1 1. Now the only thing is I need two separate columns, right? I don't want like this. I want a column of start location and end location where we should have London and New Delhi, right? So I have to just do a pivot, right? So what I will do here, I will say customer comma case when column name equal to start location, then take the location and as starting location. Okay, and similarly I'll just copy this, paste it, and I will say if this is a and location column name, right? If it is a and location, this and location, right? Start location and location, then log, then ending location. So this is final ending location. Okay, so let me run this and show you the output. We need to do one more thing. So if I just run this, I'm getting this, right? So in the starting location, this is London, right? And for ending location, this is null, right? Why? Because if you see this column name, okay, so wherever column name is start location, the start location column is populated and this is null. Similarly, wherever column name is end location column is populated with location and this is null, right? So I just have to do a group by. So I'll say, because I need a single row, so group by customer, right? I don't need column name. So if out of these two I can just say max, right? That's it. I'll just say max because between null and London will come when I do max, right? So because any aggregate function will ignore the null value, so because I need only one row, I will just aggregate and take the max. You can even take min, it will give you the same result, right? So if I just going to run this now, we have got the answer. For C1, we have London, New Delhi, C2, Mumbai, Pune, C3, Lucknow, Kurnool. Okay, I hope this solution is understandable. If not, try it yourself, watch the video again. Let me move on to method 2, right? Remember, you have to comment that which method is better, right? Now, back to our travel data table. Okay, so now again the same thing, right? The approach will be same, but the way of doing it will be different, right? So to explain it, let me copy this into a Excel and then I'm going to explain what I'm going to do. Copy with headers, and let's go to Excel. Okay, so this is my table, correct? Let's call this table as TD, right? Travel data, I'm just short form. I'll take two more of this, so I'll take one more instance of this table. Okay, and let's remove start location from here, we don't need for now. Okay, so this is, let's say, TD1. Okay, so now this is my end location, right? And this is my start location. If I do a left join between these two tables based on customer start location and customer end location, so what will happen, right? What will happen? Let me create one more column. So if I join and get that end location, so if I get td1 dot end location, right? I'm joining on customer id and end location and getting td1 dot end location, right? So I will join this and this will be joined. So I'm joining on start location and end location, right? As well as on customer. So these two will be joined, right? So these two will be joined. Perfect. London. London will be joined? No. Right? So because this will be joined, so this will come here. TD1 dot end location will come because we are joining. London, there is no join. Right? So it will remain as null. Right? It will remain as null. Lima, Lima is there. So Lima will come here. Right? Again. Again, Sao Paulo is there. Right? This will also come here. Correct? So this is how join will happen. Okay? This is how join will happen. Now, what I will do, wherever this is null, I can pick the start location, right? That will be my start location, correct? If I just pull those records after doing join where td1 dot end location is null, pull that city, then I will know my start location, right? Let's do it and then we will see how we can do the end location. Okay, just focus here. This is a very good concept of cell join, so I'm going to do it. Okay, so let's call it td left join travel data td1 on td dot customer equal to td1 dot customer, and td dot start location, right? Td dot start location equal to td1 dot end location, right? And what I will do, I'll just say td dot star comma td1 dot star. Okay, let's run this and see the magic. So if you see, London is not joined, this is all null. You see, remember, this is null and everything else is coming, right? So td1 dot end location is this, right? td1 dot end location is this. So this is coming as it is: New York, Lima, San Polio, right? New York is joined with New York, London joined, London there is no join, Lima joined with Lima, Sao Paulo joined with Sao Paulo, right? So if I say here, case when td1 dot end location is null, then you take td dot start location as and as starting underscore location, right? Let's run this and see. So if you see, I got my starting location, so everything else is null for this customer, only London is remaining, right? So I have done wherever the td1 dot end location was null, there was no match, then only take, so London is remaining, right? So we have got London, though we have multiple rows, we will compress it to one row, but we have to get the ending location as well, right? So for the ending location, I'll just create one more copy of this, keep it here, and I will just remove this is not required. Okay, and let's do this. Now what I will do, I will again join the end location with starting location. Okay, I'll join end location with start. Earlier what I did starting location with end location. This time I'm going to do end location with start location, and let's call it td2. Again, when I do this, let's take td2 dot start location, right? It is little complex, but if you understand it, I am really telling you, you can solve a lot of cell join problems, right? So let's join. So let's do it. So Lima, we have to join Lima. So Lima will be coming here, no problem, right? Lima. Okay. Now New York is also there, right? So if you see end location New York is there. So New York will be here, right? Now Sao Paulo is there, so it will be again coming, right? But New Delhi, there is no join now, right? Because this is the last location, so this will be null, correct? So in the similar way, we have to make one more join with td2, and let me do it here. So I will say left join td2, and this time it will be reverse, right? So first join on customer, and then this time I will say that td dot td dot end location, right? Td dot end location equal to td2 dot start location, right? Td2 is my now new table, so td2 dot start location, right? Okay, column name is wrong, it is end log. Okay, now it is all fine, and let's see what we have from td2. So I will do td2 dot star, right? And let's run it. Oh my bad, there is a mistake. td2 dot star. So if you see again, for New Delhi it is null, everything has matched, right? Everything has matched. Sorry, yeah, everything has matched. Lima and start location is Lima. New York start location is New York. Sao Paulo start location is Sao Paulo, and this New Delhi, this is null. So again, what I will do, I will say, let me remove this and copy this, right? Case when td2 dot start location is null, then td dot end location as ending location. Right? I hope you understand this. This is very, very important thing. So if I run this now, you will see for starting location only London is there, everything else is null. Right? Ending location New Delhi is there, everything else is null. Similarly for this guy, right? C2 Mumbai and Pune, right? And then this is Lucknow to Kurnool, right? So now there are multiple rows. Again, what I have to do? I have to say td dot customer, right? And say max or min, anything you can do to compress it. Again, max or min, anything you can do to compress it. And do a group by on td dot customer. So that we have only one row for each customer. So if I run this, you see London, New Delhi, Mumbai, Pune, Lucknow, Kurnool. And let's see what is the expected output. So if I go here, it is London to New Delhi, Mumbai to Pune, Lucknow to Kurnool. Right? So we got the answer. I hope it makes sense. Do like these kinds of video because it will really help a lot of people. If you like it, it will YouTube algorithm will suggest it to more people, right? And I will also get some motivation. So please share it and again comment that which solution you liked most. Here we are doing two joins, right? That's it. Two joins we are doing and we are handling in one query everything. Here we have done couple of cities, but I think this is quite simple to understand, right? The way it is, but this is little bit tricky and you have to do hands on yourself, but it will really help you in long run. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a great day.